Hello, it's Lauren J. Welcome back, or welcome if you're new. I like to do get ready with me style videos using products that are new to me, or just need a little bit more love in my collection. And today we're going to be focusing on some new products and some products that need a little bit more love in my collection. So I thought today that I would focus on the color Lavender. I've seen a couple of YouTubers, I've seen Allison Chase, and I have seen The Hooded Lid do a couple of dedicated videos on lavender because it's been kind of a trend, maybe. I mean, it's spring, so obviously you have those pastel themes that are coming out, but with the Chanel release for the quad, the Délices quad, and the Guerlain Summer Jean quad, and I have my Byredo Purple Echo quad, which was from last holiday, and I realized that I have a bunch of beautiful Viseart mattes that I want to use from the Violette quad, not the Violette quad, the Violette Étendu. So I just wanted to do a little springy violet lavender look and just see how this comes out and just use some of my favorite products in my collection. And I like lavender. I don't know that it's super flattering. It really depends on the tone. Sometimes it can really bring out the blue in my eyes, like a deep blue, and sometimes it can just make them look really pale. So if you're interested in seeing the products that I use and the look that comes out, keep watching. All right, so I have already done all of the base makeup, so skincare, sunscreen. I have primed with the Clarins Flash Balm. I've done my brows, and I have also primed my lids with the Laura Mercier Caviar Eye Stick in Vanilla Kiss, which is a matte. And I'm going to be using, I just washed these are the Singe Beauty brushes from Angelica Nyquist, and I just washed them yesterday and they washed really well. They feel really nice, so they're all clean and ready to go. So I'm excited about that, and I just wanted to show you some of the products that I want to talk about and use today. First, I'm going to start with the new Chanel Leblanc quad. I believe, give me a minute, I believe it is the Délices Pastel de Chanel, and the quad itself is 68 Délices, and we're going to be focusing on this shade right here. But this shade also is really pretty. This is a beautiful satin, purpley brownie shade. It is really wonderful, but I really like this one, and it is a beautiful satin, and it is actually incredibly pigmented, at least on my eyes. The swatch isn't going to do much. So I'm going to take the cotton swab here that comes with it, the applicator, and I'm going to do a swatch with that. And you can see how that applies. It's just really beautiful, satiny, a little bit luminous. It is actually very luminous if you compare it to quite a few other of the mattes or satins in my sort of lavender collections. If I've swatched it against a lot of my Viseart shades, and it's almost redder than a lot of the lavenders in my collection. So there's that. And it's really a beautiful shade. I wore it all week on my eyes. It looks very work appropriate, but it also looks incredibly springy, so we're going to definitely be using that today. And then this is one of the purchases that I made recently at the beginning of the year, which I guess isn't recently anymore, but it's recent enough to me. It's 2023 purchase, and this came out for the holiday season in 2022. This is the Byredo Purple Echo. There are some dud shades in here, honestly. It is a $75 quint, and I don't love all the colors, and a lot of people have not loved this palette, but there are some beautiful shades in here. This shade right here, the matte right in the middle, this is called Purple Grip. That is a beautifully pigmented shade. It is a deep purple, and it works beautifully in the crease, and it's so lovely. And then you have the shade Purple Light here, which is this beautiful lavender pink duochrome. Let me swatch it next to the Chanel. And you can see it's a lot flatter than some of the Viseart duochrome shades like this that I have, but it is nonetheless super beautiful and luminous. It really does pack a punch on the eyes. And you know, it's got that subtle shimmer, but you can see compared to the Chanel that the Chanel is just, in this case, a little bit more purple. This one is a little bit more pink. And these two shades I really love in this quint. So many names, so many eyeshadows. And then recently I reorganized my Viseart shades again. So if you've seen some of my Viseart organization videos, I recently took, this is the Petit Four Lapis quad that came out a few years ago, and I took the case and I just put all of my sort of blingy violet, lavender, purple shades, I put them in here. So you have shades from the Violette, the Bijouette. You have this one right here, which is definitely, this one is from the Violette, and you swatch it against the Byredo here. It's a lot pinker, but it is much more blingy. Much brighter. And you can see those lavender sparkles in it. And then you have this one. This is, I believe, also from the Violette. And that's just like a beautiful shimmer purple, shimmery violet shade. And then this one here from the Bijouette. This is just a deep shimmer with a lot of sparkle in it. I'm going to do this across my knuckles, which is not going to be incredibly flattering for my skin, but you can see that there, how much deeper it is and how much more the sparkle stands out. There's more blue sparkle in it, more silver. I'd say these two aren't that different. These two Viseart shades aren't that different in base as a swatch, but this definitely, it has darker shimmers. Again, the more blue mica particles, and this one is more lavender pinky. They do look incredibly different on the eyes though. And then down here you have this burgundy shade from the Bijouette. It's like a raspberry satin shimmer. And you can see that kind of, that's it right there. I kind of swatched it over the Byredo one, but you can see how it leans a lot more red, closer to the Chanel, except the Chanel actually looks more purple. And then I have the mattes, and I have them all in here. So you can see they're kind of, these are all from the Violette, not all of these, but these are all the mattes. But all the matte lavenders and purples in here are from the Violette. So you've got these lighter ones, you've got these super deep ones, which are so beautiful. And so we're just going to be playing with some of those as our base. And I do love Viseart. I opted to shop the Viseart spring sale instead of the Sephora sale. And I spent quite a bit of money on eyeshadows that I probably don't need, but that I know I'm going to love, and so happy to expand my Viseart collection. I don't think I've bought any Viseart since June of last year. It looks like my last order was, so I'm super happy to add that to my collection. I'm super excited for my Viseart order to get here, but it is currently with UPS, so I don't have that yet. So this is what we're doing today. Today I am going to start off with the Singe Beauty EO2, and I am going to go into Purple Grip. That picks up really beautifully, and I am going to use that as the crease. And my skin has been so dry lately. I don't know if it's switching up skincare, if it's allergies, weather. I'm sure it's all of those things. but my skin has been a dry mummy husk lately, so excuse the application. I don't know what to tell you. I've been trying eczema creams, I've been trying hand creams, I've been trying balms. I don't know. I don't know. It's just that time of year for my skin. It's renewing itself, I guess, hopefully. And hopefully sometime in May or June, I will actually have nice skin again after everything has bloomed. And again, I will say I am impressed with this beautiful matte in here. I am also impressed with the application of this EO2. It just makes things so easy for my hooded lid. Just makes the application so easy. Like, it diffuses really nicely. I don't know. I'm really liking these brushes. And then to deepen up, we are gonna go in with this deeper, more muted lavender shade. This is from the Violette. So this is Elderberry from the Violette. There are also some really beautiful lighter mattes in the Cool Mattes. I just think the ones in the Violette are a little bit more pigmented. I'm just putting that in the outer V here, just to deepen up a little bit. And this is the EO5. And again, I don't know how she did it. These are just like the right size for my eyes. Again, this is the first time I've washed these, and they are still really soft. And if you can hear scratching, it's not because the brushes are scratchy, it's because my lids are just like paper right now. But you can see how these two shades, the one from the Byredo and the one from the Violette, just really go together. They don't fight with each other. They just blend in really pretty. I think I'm going to stop there because I don't need this to go super deep. It's already pretty deep. Next, I'm going to go in with the lavender shade from the Chanel Quad. And let me try. I usually do this with the foam applicator, but let me try it with the EO4. I'm just gonna put that here. Ooh, that's really lovely with those shades. And the interlocking CCs on this palette have all but withered away. It's a little sad, but at least I know I'm using it and I am enjoying them. If you're paying $70 for 4 shades, yeah, you better enjoy them. Or at least display them, which is what I do with my Byredo palettes, because I love them, but I don't use them a ton, so I put them out on display in my living room because they are beautiful little raindrop, pebble, shiny jewels. And this is really picking up quite a bit of pigment, so I like that. And these are all blending really beautifully. I was worried that the tones were going to not work together, but they seem to, at least in this light. And I like it that there's a little bit of pink in there, but not too much. Then we're gonna go into this one right here. This is called Jezebel from the Violette Quad. Violette, why do I keep saying quad? Violette Étendu. It's a 12-pan palette. It's not a quad. And this is the E01. Picking up a lot of product again. I need a mirror. And we're going to put that on the inner portion of the eye here. This will bring out the more, look at that. Look at the blue and the lavender and the pinky that it all brings out. Super beautiful. Jezebel is really a stunning shade from the Violette. And I think there's one, I think it's in the Soleil, that is basically the same sort of duochrome. It's just in the smaller 1 gram pan. These are the 1.5 gram pans, the Étendus and the Petit Fours. And I think the Grande Pro 1X, those are all 1.5 grams. And then the Petite Mattes, Petite Shimmers, the Edits, and the Petite Pros, those are all 1 gram smaller pans. So I think it's one of the shades in the Soleil that is pretty much a dupe for this one. If you can't find or don't want to buy the Violette. And as you can see, I've gotten a little bit under my eye, which is fine. I haven't done my foundation yet, so that's okay. It's giving it a very monochrome look, which I like, without it being flat. I'm gonna go back into the Purple Echo and put a little bit more of that matte in the crease just to transition it out a bit more. And then to do a bit of inner corner, I'm gonna go into Purple Light. This one right here, I'm just gonna take this on my pinky. And you do actually pick up quite a bit because it is a sort of loose, more loosely packed shade. And just put that there. But it is very similar to Jezebel. It's just a little bit sheerer, I would say. A little bit less mica particles in it. I think you can see, like, on my pinky what like a beautiful glow this shade has. All right, I am going to do some liner. I'm going to do a bronze liner. I'm going to do, yeah, I think I'm going to do the Bricque mascara from the Diorshow Overcurl line. And I'm going to do the rest of my face, and I will be back. Okay, so I have done the rest of my face. I used the Araceli. This is the Ojos Perfectos Gel Pencil Liner. I love this with these lavender purple colors. I think it looks stunning. Shut up, car. I also used, again, the Diorshow Overcurl in Bricque, the one with the curved wand and the reddish mascara. I think this is such a fun, beautiful, very neutral color for my eyelashes. Words are hard. Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer, Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm Powder, and the Buttered Donut Bronzer. What else? What am I thinking? What am I missing? I think that's it. So to just round out this look, we're going to go in with some blush. So we're going to be using the Fantaisie de Chanel. And again, this is, I think this is called a pastel fuchsia. I mean, I don't see fuchsia in here. I see pink and silver. So again, I use the Sigma High Cheekbone Highlighter, the F03, to put this on. I still have my interlocking CCs and some of my tweed in there. So super excited about that. And we're just going to blush this up. Because if you didn't see my video last week, well, if you've seen quite a few, if you haven't seen quite a few of my videos, This is an $80 blush, and I want to use it, and it's beautiful. It's perfect for spring. I think it looks really nice on me. I think it suits a lavender pastel look really pretty, really well. And again, I want to use it because I don't want it just to sit there. Again, $80 blush. You might think putting it all over my face is a bit too much, but here to tell you, I think it looks lovely and I want to use it. I'm not trying to hit pan on it, but I definitely want to use it. Because it does have those silver, like tie-dyed elements to it. And I just haven't been using a ton of highlighter in the last, I don't know, year or so. Not that I don't still love highlighter, I just haven't. I've been playing more with blush and how that can shape my face, which is like not a new concept. I know that that's been, you know, a thing forever. But I think it just is so fun to play with blush colors on your face, especially when my skin can be very pale but also have like this pinkish reddish, I don't know, I think I have a neutral undertone, but then I think I have a really pink reddish undertone. I don't know, my face gets really red because of allergies and other issues, but I don't know, I just think this looks really super pretty and luminescent. And yes, it's going to bring out texture, but I mean, at this point, I don't really care. I just like that flush right there. I love that little luminescence right there. So pretty. Okay, so let's try some lips. So I think there are a lot of beautiful lip options. I have been adoring a red lip lately. However, I think I'm going to go with something lighter today because I do need to go get groceries, and I am going to wear this look to get groceries. But if you want to see a couple of swatches of reds that I really like, I have this one Timeless. This is the Rouge Allure Lac from Chanel. This is just a little sample. And this looks stunning with a purple eye, and it also looks stunning with like black sunglasses. It's beautiful, and I really do like the formula. It does bleed a little bit, but not egregiously. And then you have Dior 999, which is their classic red. This is in the Velvet formula. And you can see how that's just a little bit more strawberry red, I would say. This one's much more of a deeper, almost berry red, but not quite purpley. And it's got a little bit, it's got purple in it, but it's not that purpley on my lips, at least. It's a nice, just deep red. And then this is just a really light, beautiful, it's definitely a red, but it's more of like a, I don't know, a summer, spring red. I think they're both beautiful. I think they both would look stunning with these eyes. But let's try something different today. And by different, it's not necessarily exciting, but I have used up all of Peony Pink from my little Dior Shine. These are the Dior Addict Shine lipsticks. This is just a little blister pack of them. I've used up all of Peony Pink, and I have used Nude Look once before, so I think I'm going to go in with number 720 Icon, or Icone. It's got a little, there's a little tilde thing over the O, so I think it's Icon. This is more of the shade when you open it up, and again, these are a shine lipstick, but they look very flat, you know, when they're sort of in the tube or in these types of things. But once you get in there, you can see the shine on these, and I'm just using the little applicator that comes with it. And we'll see how deep or not this is going to get. This is one of their, I think, newer shades. Peony Pink was, and I know Nude Look was for at least the Dior Addict Shine. I know the colors have existed before, but oh yeah, beautiful. Perfect. It's beautiful nude with a brown in it. It's got some brown, it's got some red. Really like it with this look. Beautiful. So that is Icon 720 from the Dior Addict Shine. Again, I think I have colors like this. I'm sure I have another Dior Addict that looks exactly like this, but I think it's really, really nice. And it is fun. These little blister packs are kind of fun, at least for me. I try not to let them go to waste. But yeah, you can see all three colors there. I think these all are really appropriate. I think they're all stunning. I really like this look. I do think it does bring out the blue in my eyes. All right, so let me know what your favorite colors for spring are. Do you love a lavender look? Are you into blues? I love blues. I love a powder blue, especially at this time of year. I am really into red lipsticks now, even, you know, this isn't a red lipstick, but I really do enjoy a red lipstick right now. I'm really loving rediscovering quite a few of my Viseart shades, and I am excited for my new order. Again, I decided to shop the Viseart spring sale instead of the Sephora spring sale. I'm just VIB anyway, so I would only get 15% as opposed to the 20 to 40% that you're getting from Viseart, which is an amazing deal, and their shadows are already amazingly priced for the quality. And I am enjoying my luxury lavender eyeshadows. I really do love, I really just do love the colors in this quad. Again, not all of them are good, some of them are not, but this is beautiful packaging. The matte and the matte and purple light are stunning, and the purple in the Chanel quad is amazing. It's just so pretty, so satiny, so blurring on your eyes, and so pigmented. Fantaisie de Chanel Spring Blush, Luminous Blush, so beautiful. My beloved Viseart shades, Always Gonna Love You So Much. My beloved Viseart shimmers are always so unique and trustworthy. These brushes, man, I will say it again, these brushes are perfect for me so far. I talked a little bit about the Guerlain Summer Jean quad. That has not been available since I kind of decided that I wanted it. I'm a little sad, but not sad that it's a $90 quad. I don't need it, and whew, it's just another thing that I don't need to buy right now. And I have so many beautiful lavender shades, but I also just kind of want it. I'm guessing it's not going to come back into stock in the US anytime soon. I know it's available in Canada, I know it's available in the UK, I know it's available other places, but they have not restocked in the US. Again, sad, but not that sad about it. I hope I can get my hands on it at some point, but if it's gone, it's gone. Can't do anything about it. Anyway, that looks like it has a beautiful lavender shade in it. Again, another theme of lavender for spring. Groundbreaking. Yes, we are all quoting Miranda at this junction of the year. All right, so let me wrap up this video and get on with my day. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Any of those would be welcome, and all of them would be deeply appreciated. And I will see you in the next time. Whoa. And I will see you in the next one, guys. Bye.